The Loft tool is another very useful 3D design tool that creates transitions between profiles or sketches or faces. So, for example, this 3D design here is a fairly complicated shape, as we can see, and I probably wouldn't be able to create this shape with just my regular extrudes or revolves. So what we've done here is made use of the Loft tool. And how the Loft tool works is essentially I've created that fairly complex shape just by using these three sketches. And it's created a transitional body from this face up until this face, and then finally this face, to create that final kind of blower shape. So let's take a look at how we can create these sketches from scratch and then use our Loft tool. So I'll start with just a very simple sketch on my top plane here. It's just a square or a rectangle of 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And then what I'd like to do is really just create those two other sketches. And there's a few different ways that I can accomplish this. I can use the construction planes if I have Pro license and the ability to create construction planes. This would be a great example of where to use that. Or if I don't have the Pro license, I can also just use my transform tools. So I can go into my transform tools, move, rotate, scale, and I'll just tap to select the sketch that I'd like to move here. And I'm also going to turn on copy, and then I'll just move those sketches into that location that I wanted. So I believe, for example, my second sketch was, let's say, up maybe 20 centimeters or so, and then across, let's say 20 centimeters or so. And then, of course, it was rotated as well. So I might rotate that something about almost 90 or so degrees, and then finally my final third was maybe another 15 centimeters away, something like this. So now I've very kind of quickly and easily created those sketches. If I'm happy with the general location of these sketches, I can tap the Done check. And actually, I really only wanted the 1, 2, 3 sketches there. So I can maybe hide or delete these 2 sketches here that I've made copies of if I no longer require them. So I'm just going to loft from this sketch to my second sketch to my third sketch. Of course, maybe the sketches change slightly as well. So in my case, I'm not going to be too exact here. But I just know maybe the second portion or sketch of my blower design there was just a little bit wider, so I'll just add a little bit wider of a sketch here, something like this. And then same idea, my third sketch was even wider still, so I'll add a bit of width to that as well. And maybe something like that there. So now I can use my Loft tool to project a body between this sketch to my third sketch. And now that we have these sketches, it's really a simple process. I can just go into my tools, and up near the top there I have the Loft. And from Loft, I can just select whatever faces or closed sketches I'd like to loft. So I'll start with maybe my bottom face there, and then tap on my second face. Notice already it's translating those 2 profiles and creating a 3D body between them. And then I'll just tap on my third profile, and now I have my kind of final blower design here. Of course, you can use as many profiles as you'd like to create some very complicated shapes using the Loft tool. Once I'm happy with this, I can just tap the Done check. And now I've kind of very quickly and easily created this fairly complicated 3D shape using my Loft tools. In the next few lessons, we'll learn some additional 3D design tools, and eventually we'll be hollowing this shape out, making use of the shell tools.